Hey, what's up, fellas, ladies and gentlemen, brothers, sisters? I'm just trying to clarify something. I just did a video not too long ago about America, the election, and all that, and people misunderstanding, And to be honest, I'm not gonna say I don't care really, but really I don't. In some ways, I don't care if I lose subscribers saying the fact. You will not always, you know, have me kissing on your forehead, kissing your cheek, kissing your feet, and all that because I need subscribers. Thanks to all the subscribers that understand that. And I always say, let's discuss things, it's better. And I love the fact that there's a brother on here that compare, Ronald Reagan to Trump and talk about Liberia and the problem in Liberia. And let me address that real quick. So comparing Donald Trump to Ronald Reagan, that's cool. I don't really care about Donald Trump, to be honest. I don't care about anything about Donald Trump. I don't care about his past. I don't care about his future. You see what I'm saying? All I care about is the betterment of Africa. Is Africa getting better? And mainly black people getting better and moving up the ladder. Instead of being down in the food chain, should get up. If people donate every day to you, you stay down. If people help you always, it's okay, but you stay under. For example, what I'm saying is, black people depend on Democrat too much and expecting too much from Democrat that they are not delivering. All right. Forget the Democrat things, because they use these platforms. Actually, the Democrat platform is used by an individual, maybe the guy who's the president. The Republican platform is used by a guy who is the president too, like Trump using the Republican platform, and Joe Biden is using the Democrat platform. That's how it goes. But we're not gonna say Democrat is better than Republican. But a lot of black people don't understand that. A lot of people black people are not even educated enough to understand what the agenda is. Let me correct myself. I'm not saying black people are not educated, because I know somebody will grab that, highlight it, and say, oh, he said black people are not educated. No, I said a lot of black people are not educated enough about the when it comes to politics, where Democrat stands, where Republican stands, and where the individual that represent these parties stand. The two parties are the same. If you look at it, the two parties are the same. Look at Clinton and look at Ronald Reagan. What's the difference really? For example, I'll give you, since we're talking about Liberia, since you went back to Samuel Doe and what I said and all that, let me take you back to that. Compare Ronald Reagan to Donald Trump. Ronald Reagan put out a hit on Tolbert. Tolbert got assassinated. Trump didn't put a hit out on anybody in Africa. That's the first thing. Trump didn't kill Gaddafi. Trump didn't drive the president out of how they call it, the Upper Volta or whatever, which is called Burkina Faso, where a lot of people get cotton from. That's why America not too big on the cotton business. Anyway, but Trump don't care about Africa. That's the first thing. Trump not worrying about Africa. He doesn't even think about Africa, really, until somebody reach out for help. Like lately, Liberia been asking Donald Trump for help. The social media people, the president called out if America could help them in investigating the people that got killed in Liberia. Okay, it's all political. Trump is not worrying about Africa. And which means not caring about Africa, which means they're not sending military to Africa. They're not sending people to Africa to disorganize Africa and damage Africa and mess up the trade and all that. Trump is not doing that. And that's one of the reasons I appreciate his policy. In America now, Trump trying to take back the Obamacare and all these things, right? Obamacare, me personally, I lost a lot of money. I'm not going to lie. I lost a lot of money. So give people the option to have insurance if they want to. If they don't, they don't. It's just that. You see what I'm saying? So let's not just get let's not get into that. Comparing Trump to Ronald Reagan, I wasn't born when Ronald Reagan became president, but I know history of that. And the reason why I talk about Liberia a lot, because I studied Liberia history a lot. American history, I was an A student. I don't know how many people are or how many people care about it, but because we had to do it in school, we did that. But I know a lot of it is fake. So when you're looking at each platform, Democrat will be the one to promote, to act like pro-black, but really did not. The same Joe Biden, if you're comparing the racist stuff, the same Joe Biden said super thugs or super criminals. That's what black people are. And Trump get up and I got a lot of racist video on Trump. It doesn't mean that I love Trump. I'm going to worship Trump. I'm going to lift him up. I'm going to vote for him. I'm not going to do that. But what's better? Let's wait. Let's put on the scale. What's better? What's better? So black people, most black people got that mentality that when Democrat come, things will get better. We can, and it's just broad. Like we can get our food stamps. And I said it before. I'm not trying to diss my own race. We can get our food stamps. We can get help. We can get this. We can get that. We can get. But you know, a lot of black men go to jail during Democrat time. It could happen during Republican, but Republican not promising that. But Democrat promised that. You see what I'm saying? So when you look at it, right? If you ask me, for example, I was going to get in religion, but like I'm not really religious, but I believe in, thanks. But anyway, so if you look at this, right? You comparing Liberia, oh yeah, Ronald Reagan messed up Liberia. Let's talk about Ronald Reagan and Clinton, right? On Liberia. Ronald Reagan put a hit out. Tarver got killed. Put Dole in power. When Dole wasn't delivering, try to get rid of Dole too. You see what I'm saying? So, Clinton came to power. Then now all these different rebel groups getting sponsored. All these different rebel groups getting sponsored. All these different rebel groups coming from everywhere. Since Donald Trump became president, we got problems in Liberia. We got, government officials got killed. It happens in every government, everywhere around the world. It's not a good thing. Government officials got killed. And a lot of things here and there in Liberia, not just Africa. You go to Nigeria too, a lot of demonstration going on. Citizens got killed. A lot of citizens got killed. So why are we not talking about it? During Obama time, the Boko Haram thing, it was crazy. Kidnapping girls and all these things. You know why they do that? You know why they do that? Let's forget about Google. Let's forget about the internet saying this and saying that, right? Let's look at reality. People that's on ground. People that's facing the fact. People that's seeing it. Nothing edited. Let's talk about those people. Let's talk about experiences. There's a lot of foul play in politics. But Trump is not feeding rebels or sponsoring rebels into Africa. And that's my point. That's the only thing I'm talking about. For the world right now, Trump is in a good place. Because he's not nosing too much into people's business around the world. So the world would be more peaceful if American president is not interfering a lot into the world business. Focus on America. Fix America. America got problems. The healthcare system, all that's jacked up. People still go to the hospital and get treated. So it's all here and there, in the ears and all that. It's all things that politics do. They talk, they run their mouths. But really, we're not really feeling it physically. When you go to the hospital, you get treated. Have you seen a woman in America go to the hospital to deliver and they tell you they can't work on you, get out of the hospital? It's rare. You see what I'm saying? So even the healthcare jacked up or not, or messed up or not, people still go to the hospital and get help. You see what I'm saying? So politics is different. When they talk about politics and physically what's going on in the country, it's different. Politics is all about, you say, I will promise, I will lift you up better than this guy would. This guy will lift you up 2 stairs, maybe 1, 2. And the other guy said, I won't lift you up. You're going to climb yourself. I'm going to show you how to climb. You're going to climb. Trump is a businessman that's maybe into a whole lot of corruption. You never know. Maybe you know. But what I'm saying is, Trump is not interfering into Africa with armies, with militaries, with all these things going on, with destruction. You know, during Obama time, like I said, Libya got destroyed. Is that good for Africa? Libya getting destroyed, then terrorists everywhere running all over the place now? You see what I'm saying? Then during George Bush time, the only reason why George Bush interfered into Liberia problems is his friend, his best friend or whatever in Africa. And Clinton too, that's her friend with Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. And you think that up during Democrat time it was peaceful in Liberia? No, that's not why. Because the rebels didn't have people to sponsor them and go against Ellen Johnson Sirleaf because she was best friend with America. She went to school with Bush. She went to school with Clinton too. They all were in the same thing, they're in the same category, sitting there in the same room. So I would sponsor my friend in anything they do. Cause they got little benefits here and there that all of them gain from it. So they sponsor each other into it. Donald Trump don't care about how you feel. The world can't tell Donald Trump anything. He's a billionaire. Most of these people, they got money backing them up. But what I'm saying is Donald Trump is a man that I do what I want. I don't give a damn what you say. So I'd rather deal with a leader like that. Now tell me I'm racist. I don't like black people. If you say that, hey, I'm cool with you. I'd rather my racist. I don't want the people that racist around me to act fake like they love me. So I love Trump because he's real with his thing. He just come up with, hey, I don't like you. Africa's a shithole place. Go back to your country if you want. I don't care. I don't want anything from Africa. And that's true. Trump don't want anything from Africa, really. So let Africa be on their own. Let Africa take care of its own problem. I prefer that. I prefer to fix my own house than somebody come here and micromanaging me in my house. You see what I'm saying? Hey, clean this, do that, do this, do that, do that. No, I don't want that. I want to fix my own house. Personally, it's different. Your point of view is different. My point of view is different. But we can all work on the fact that Donald Trump has been a better president than the previous government when it comes to African problem. A better president, which means when it comes to solving Africa's problem, Donald Trump has been better because he's not arming nobody in Africa to go destroy a nation. He's not into that. When George Weah, you said George Weah a bad president, George Weah is this. I'm not a supporter of George Weah neither. But what I'm saying is, when they said George Weah having this problem, George Weah did this, George Weah did that, Liberia don't want that change yet. When Liberia ready for that change, it's going to change. All I'm saying is, people can talk, but when you're not making moves, it's not going to work. So, for example, when George Weah got cheated twice in like 2 elections, right? In the election that he just lost, the election that he just won, actually, he was going to get cheated again if Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was in favor of her vice president. He was going to get cheated again, maybe. George Bush told George Weah, go to school, go learn, leave it alone, let Ellen run the country. That's his best friend with Ellen. So George Weah fell back. They paid him some money. He went to school. This election, every election in Liberia, George Weah ran for, he won it. The Liberian people loved him to death. People still fight for him up to this day. You will hear news here and there because it's politics. And it's a lot of that going on in every country. Killing of the government officials and all that. It goes on. Even in America, it happens. It happened not too long ago. A man got killed in prison that had a lot of information. It happens everywhere. So what are we talking about? What's good for Africa? That's what I'm talking about. What's good for Africa is Trump is a president. We have less conflicts in Africa because he's not focusing on Africa. I'm not just talking about just the Democratic Party and the Republican Party. No, I'm talking about the individual Trump. Donald Trump doesn't care about Africa. That's a good thing. That's a really great thing because we cannot have problem in Africa when Donald Trump is not sponsoring militants and all that in Africa to go destroy things, destroy governments and undermine governments. He's not into that. He doesn't care. It's not in his interest. The other presidents that were there in America, they were doing that because they had a little money here and there, getting it out of there. So if you think about what I'm saying now, if it makes sense. So really, if you look at it, Trump is a better president in America when it comes to this. When it comes for running Africa and all that inter-Africa problem, Trump is a better president. Thanks, guys. Thanks. And I hope you enjoy yourself. Do some research and hit me back up. Thank you.